Well, hello everyone, welcome to round 2 of World Touring Car Championship 2007 on the game Race 07 by Simbin. I am LoveSpuds, and this is just practice session so far. So far the fastest time is set by Robert Huff. I believe it's a 150 something here at Zandvoort in Holland, or should I say Netherlands. Oh, he's getting a bit twitchy there. Let's go back to the main menu. Let's have a look at the session info so far. You can see the race length for 6 laps, track temperature, track conditions, forecast dry, no rain forecast whatsoever. And that's the layout of the track. I have no idea if this is the same one as the Formula 1 used back in the day, but it's certainly at the same track. Race monitor timing, see that timing screens. Now, I'm not very good at this track. As you can tell by my lap time, is a 1:56.6. And the top lap time, I'm about 2 seconds, yeah, 2.2 seconds off the pace so far. But I've never been very good at qualifying on this track anyway. I've raced this track before. I've done a couple of laps, but yeah, we're just going to go for it, see how it goes. Go to qualifying, but also bear in mind that I'm also carrying 125 pounds worth of extra weight because I came second or joint first in the last event at Kurtuba, or however you say it, the first event. So let's move on to qualifying. This is going to be, I'm going to try out some live commentary, so we'll see how it goes. I'm going to go out for a little drive. Some of this will be edited. I will cut out the bits where I don't do well on the qualifying. Basically, what I mean by that is, all I'm going to do is keep in my best qualifying lap. And then, from the race, race 1 and 2, I'll just be live commentary, not editing anything. So the only editing that will be done will be at the start and the qualifying. So let's go out there and let's see if we can put some nice laps in. Right, let's get a good run up at the line. Try and get as close to the rev limiter as possible as we come down to the first corner. To brake pretty hard, as long as you brake in a straight line you should be okay. Bit of a flick from the back end there, but not too bad. In second gear, try and get up the gears as quickly as possible. Oh, someone's gone off ahead. Hopefully it won't mess up my lap too much. In second gear, coming over into third onto the crest of the hill. This is a bit of a tricky section coming up now. Oh, missed my gear change there. Never mind. You can almost do this bit flat out. You've got to have a little bit of bollocks to do that. Ooh, getting the wheels on the grass there, nearly spinning it out. Just about held on to that one. Brake not so hard for this corner, even though the indicator suggests that it's quite a sharp turn. Braking a bit early there, I think. Could be worse. As I say, I'm not particularly decent at qualifying around here, as I got someone right up my backside already. It looks like the person who spun in front of me has caught up already, so I don't think this is going to be a particularly fast lap. Ooh. Car trying to step out a bit on the chicane, but I just held on to it again. Give it some welly out of that corner. Probably a bit too slow around there, but should get a decent run out onto the main straight. Whoa, that's not going to help. Let's see what time we get when we come across the line. It's a 1:55.6. Let's see if that's good enough. Where are we? Position 4. So come down to the first corner again. Maybe do another lap. Gone off a bit wide there. No, that's not going to help at all. That's my turn to go off the track. thought I was beached. Well, here we are for the first race of the event at Zandvoort. En Larini has managed to put it on pole with a time of 1:52.8, and this is a rolling start, so let's see if we can get a decent run to the first corner. And there I am, Love Spuds, 1:55.6, didn't manage to do any better than 19th, which is unfortunate. I wonder where I would be if I didn't have the weight penalty of £125. So let's get this underway then. That is retarded. Oh well. Right, get ready to flick down a gear. Just had to do a bit of evasive movers, because it turned out I got a much better start than that guy in front. Just gently brake into the first corner. I don't want to get involved into too many incidents just yet. It's such a narrow track, so you've got to be really careful not to overdo it. Give enough room to the guys on the left and right. This looks like it's going well so far. I'm up behind Tarquini. Someone's on the left side of me as I miss a gear change. I really should practice my driving sometimes. Looks like he's going to try and hold on as we go around this little tricky part where the car can be thrown out of balance so easily. Right, see what we can do here. Not a lot. The door isn't open for that sort of move just yet. Still under pressure from the Seat behind. I think it's a Seat. It's a bloody yellow beast, that's all I know. But for now I've got the BMW in front, who I thought I was going to just slam on the brakes and get in my way, but he didn't. Zanardi. Is that the same Zanardi that was in Formula 1 a few years ago? Mr. Alex Zanardi, an Italian. As far as I remember, he lost his legs in a IndyCar accident or something, but I don't know when that was. Be cool if it was him though. Oh well. Let's get right down to the first corner again. So scrape up the inside of that Seat, who's kindly gotten out of the way. I was in a bit of a high gear there, but it doesn't seem to matter, as it provided me with some traction as well. Not too much of a rush, because I need to find my opportunity to pass the BMW in front of me. Not doing too bad. I'm in 13th position. Made up 6 places so far from the first lap. I'm under all sorts of pressure from behind. Any opportunities here? No, it doesn't look like it. If I'd went to the limit any more than that, I would have lost the back end of the car. Right, let's see what we can do coming up to the chicane again. Should be a few people making their moves up the front. You have to take it easy on the chicane sometimes, because you can seriously overdo it and you can lose so much time here. But I seem to have gained a bit of time. For some reason the bloody shifter put me 2 gears up instead of 1 gear. It's cost me some places. But the main thing is we're still up on our position, but it's not a point scoring position, which is what we really want. We want to be at least 8th and above. I don't know if it's actually going to happen this race, but never say never. Still got 4 laps to go. including this one. Try not to get my teammates off into the wall either. Frickin' curbs. But at the moment I've got some clean air. It's not perfect, but no, I just need to catch up again. Shouldn't be too bad. Don't want to ride the curbs too much, otherwise I'll throw the car out of balance again. Balance the throttle just enough so I don't lose the back end. Probably a bit slow around there, but never mind. I wonder if they'll have a crash up front, because there's a lot of cars in a small space there. Right, I've caught up to the pack again. See if I can wrestle a few positions back. Concentration in this game is immense. Wouldn't find it in any other racing game. But it is so much easier to control the throttle and brake with your feet. You just have your hands in a steering wheel. Takes a bit of the pressure off the old brain cells. As I say, I do have a little bit of an advantage because I don't have a clutch, which means my gear changes are pretty much instant. I want to back off a little bit here actually. I don't have the balls to do that again after what happened in my last race. This is the practice race I had a little while ago. Not the last race, not the last event I went to, which was the last video. Because these first two events of this championship are the only ones I've practiced in terms of track time, and Brands Hatch I've done a lot of work on as well. Apart from that, all the other tracks I'm never been on, so it could be a bit of a challenge. Definitely a novice trying to pretend to be a pro. This isn't going to be easy. So little opportunities for passing here, and when the door is open, I'm just a bit too far away. I wonder if I'll lose some of the handicap weights if I finish down this low. Still got another race to go yet. Oh, accident up front. Someone's... Oh, and another one. Drama at Zandvoort as two go off in the same corner. This is a nice track, I have to say, but it's bloody challenging, which is probably what I like about it. Even if I am losing quite badly. It's all part of the fun. Most of the time I'd rather be fighting cars in the pack like this than just be leading all the race. It's much more fun. No, I'm a bit off the pace at the moment. I need to catch up. And the chicane's a good place to catch up as well, providing you do it right. Don't want to turn in too much there, otherwise you will lose all grip on the road. End up flying into the barriers on the left. So get a good run into this little section here. Okay. Coming up behind the BMW of whoever that is again. They all look the same apart from the individual flags they've got on their cars. Whereas I've got the Union Jack or British flag, whatever you want to call it. The other guys have got their own national identities. Blimey, it's the last lap. I just realised. I'm going to need to do some serious moves here. Providing I actually get the car into gear, that would help. Got to take a risk. Which paid off, at least. One extra place, so we're in 12th in the midfield. Could be worse. Looks like I'm going to come through to take 12th if I don't mess it up on the last corner. So Mr. Huff has won the race. He qualified on pole and has won the first race of the event. I've come home in 12th. Well, don't say it like that. As I say, it could have been worse. I made up a few positions. Let's continue to the results. So there we go, no points. Huff gets 10 points. Larini, Thompson, Muller. Can't really see who we've got at the minute challenging in the in points department. So I've had my suspension replaced, and tyres replaced. Everything else is okay, which is nice to see. So let's continue on to the second race, which will be from a standing start. So Farfus Jr. starts on pole, with Huff moving down to 8th because he won the first race. Spuds, they're in 12th, which is a hell of a lot better than 19th. Maybe we'll be able to challenge for some points. So let's get this race underway. Let's see if I can actually do a proper standing start. Could have been better, could have been worse. Should practice those, I think. Good job he moved out of the way, because I don't think I would have managed to brake in time. Now's my chance to get some points. Get around the outside here. Overtaking 2, going around the outside. That's not too shabby. I'm up to 8th, which is the first point scoring position. Whoa, a bit offline here. Get off the gas, even if I am holding everyone else up. A bit of a nudge there, which is a bit naughty. But the main thing is I kept control of the car, which is what I wanted to do. bloody shifter put me up 2 gears instead of 1. It's cost me another place to Tarquini. Right, I need to regain my composure here because I'm losing places by the bucket load. Back down to 12 where I started. So all those gains in the first lap have been negated. Right, let's see what we can do here. Can't quite outbrake anyone just yet. Genet. And the Seat in front. Let's see if I can make a move on him on the main straight. Just keep the traction there. Looks like I'm going to get overtaken though by the BMW. Or not. No, he just didn't have the power to get past. Oh, fuck, that was a shunt and a half. And again I got a suspension problem. Bit of a crash ahead for someone. Not too bad. Unfortunately I have lost a place to Muller. So I can force my way past, which I have done. Got a decent run out there as well. Maybe I can make a move on the inside. Yeah, I was a bit too cautious there because the AI are so aggressive that they will not even notice you're there. Under serious pressure from Muller. I can see just in the mirrors there. Just run it in smooth as possible through the chicane so I can get a nice run out. Turn in nice and early so I don't have to do too much turning on the way out where the traction is less coming over the crest of the hill. Bit of a lock up there, but never mind. Didn't quite manage to make up the inside of Genet. Whoa, he's off! Hit the curb and he's off. Makes things a lot easier for me, of course, but unfortunate for him. Let's see if we can make up some ground to the other Seat in front, which I think is Tarquini. I'm learning these names slowly. Whoops, down a bit too far. Right. A bit of bumping and grinding going on ahead. Little bit of bump and grind. Can make up some ground at the chicane, which is always nice. Always nice, but I went a bit wide there. Should be okay though. Just need some tidier gear changes. Because I'm just a fraction behind. Didn't get a decent run out of there, so I'm losing ground slightly. Just go on a defensive line here, with the possibility of going offensive. Oh shit. Done it again. Luckily, no penalties or anything like that yet. I don't even know if full rules are on. I didn't even check. Yeah, I just assumed they were on pro level. God damn it. God fucking damn it. Okay, that's a bit too much. 14th, so I've lost 2 places, man. This is not good. Obviously, I'm by no means an expert, and I am trying to commentate at the same time, which I never usually do on racing games, but it might help me to multitask a little bit better in the future if I do this now and practice a little bit. Hope you guys don't mind. See if I can make up at least these next two places before the checkered flag, because I don't really want to lose places if I can help it, especially when I started in 12th. Right, penultimate lap. Looks like I may have a chance to make a move here. Wait, don't bash into me, mate. It's not nice. Oh, I didn't realise he was still there. I did leave the room though. Come on. Stop missing my gear changes. It's not good. It's nicht good. Didn't realise he was actually going to give me room then. Gonna make a move, I better do it soon. Looks like some sort of gravel hit my windscreen or something there. One can only imagine the horror of what it's going to be like when it rains. Which, knowing Britain, when we get round to it, it's probably going to happen. Because I think the event there is held in September. I may very well be very wrong. But then again, September's not actually too bad. Sometimes we do get mini heat waves. So last lap. Unfortunately, I didn't make up the places I wanted to make up, which is unfortunate. And I've messed this up, haven't I? Shit. And I've got the Irishman behind me. I'm getting out of shape everywhere at the minute. If I'm not careful, I'm going to lose 14th position. See if I can make up these last 2 positions again before the end of the lap. It's a bit of an epic battle going on here in the midfield, isn't it? Oh. Got a bit distracted in front, which made me miss my gear change again. But I have overtaken that BMW. I would be surprised if I could get this one. Shite! Don't let that Irishman past. I don't mind the other two, they're my teammates. That's not so bad. So, there we go, a little bit of a disaster, but it happens. No, but what'll be interesting to see is what the championship looks like at the moment, because I still have some points from the last event, so to see what the results are. 24th? How could I have finished in 24th? I don't know. Maybe everyone finishes in 24th or something. I don't know. It's weird. So, Thompson has done well this weekend. Well, I assume it's the weekend. There's the champagne corks pop in the background. Oh, it's the Alfa Romeo. I thought it was. I couldn't quite work it out. I didn't want to say. Oh dear. But yeah, there we go. Let's have a look at the championship standings. We've slipped down to 5th, but our handicap weight has dropped to £81, which isn't too shabby. Should put us round about level with a couple of people. Thompson has picked up £106. I don't know who decided to put the words in blue on a blue background. That's kind of dim, but still. It's not too bad. 4 points behind the leader, Robert Huff, in the Chevrolet Lacetti. Wait a minute, that's the reasonably priced car, isn't it? Or the old one of Top Gear. So it's not too bad. Okay, let's continue. BMW at the top with 55 points. Again, I don't really quite get how that works out, because we got loads of BMWs on the field. So next up is Valencia. That's interesting. I wonder how different it is to the Formula 1 circuit. If it's even at the same venue. It might not be. I don't know. But anyway, I've been Love Spuds. I'll see you next time.